Hi, today we're going to be making gingerbread, and here we've got our ingredients. We've got 350 grams of plain flour. Here we've got a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. We've got 3 teaspoons of ground ginger. If you like yours not that gingery, I'd make it 2 teaspoons, but if you like it extra gingery, you can do it 4. Here we've got 100 grams of butter, 175 grams of soft light brown sugar. If you've not got that, you can use dark brown. Here we've got 60 milliliters of golden syrup, which is the same as 4 tablespoons. And here we've got an egg. So the first thing you want to do is you want to sieve all of your flour into a bowl. Just do a bit at a time so then it doesn't like overflow. Alright, if you forget to sieve it or do anything else, or if you forget to sieve it, after you've put your stuff in, add your bicarbonate of soda and your ground ginger. So you need to sieve them as well. So I've got my ground ginger and my bicarb. So then if you sieve them all into one bowl, then just give it a mix. You need to make sure you get all of these little bits out that can't really go out by themselves, just by using the back of a spoon and going like this. This is all the ground ginger gets through. So here is the flour, the ginger and the bicarbonate of soda. It's been sieved and yeah, I'm just going to give it a mix. You need to add in your butter. And I'm going to, the technique's called, so basically you're going to rub the butter into the flour so it becomes one whole thing. And the way that you do this is just by using the tips of your fingers, just massaging it in so then it'll all become like one thing. The reason why I've cubed my butter and not just left it as it was is because this part's a lot easier, as you've not got a huge lump that you need to do. You've only got little bits. So now this is the consistency we're looking for. It's kind of like a breadcrumby consistency. So after you've got it to a similar sort of look like this, you're going to add in your sugar and kind of just thingy that in as well. So I've done it a bit more now, and basically you just need to get rid of all of these lumps that you see. So we've mixed in the brown sugar, and this is what it should look like, just like an even thin consistency. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is you need to mix your 1 egg with your 60 milliliters of golden syrup. Just nice and slowly. And this is what this mixture binds all of your ingredients together. So we've mixed this now. It should look something similar to this. And now you just want to add this to your flour mixture. Just slowly. And now you should mix it. I'm going to mix it first for a little while with a spatula, just so then it's easier for doing it with your hands later. Just mixed it a bit with the spatula, and now I'm going to carry on kneading the dough with my hands. It's better to not touch it to not thingy as much, but you need to get it all together so it becomes a dough. If it doesn't form together, it will eventually, but if it doesn't, you can add a tiny bit more golden syrup or just add a drop of milk. So basically, after it wasn't really while I was kneading the dough, it wasn't really coming together, so I added a tiny bit of milk, and then it became like this. So what you want to do is you need to put it onto some cling film or some foil. I didn't have any cling film, so I'm going to do it on some foil. And basically you just need to spread it out a bit, just with your fingers over the rolling pin if you've got one, and then wrap it and refrigerate it for at least 20 minutes. For at least 20 minutes. So you want to sprinkle some flour onto your surface that you're going to be rolling your dough out on. It doesn't really matter which flour as long as this is there so it doesn't stick. So we preheated our oven to 180 degrees, and now we're going to try and we're going to roll out the dough. It might be a bit hard, so you just need to like think it. If you want like if you want like chewy, soft biscuits, you need to like leave the dough like about half an inch thick. But if you want crispier biscuits, you need to make them thinner. For like a gingerbread house, if you're thinking of doing one of them, this recipe is perfect for that. But I will be doing another video of doing a house, hopefully. And but if you want to do one of them, you need to make yours more thinner, so then they're crispier, so then they'll be able to hold up the weight of the roof. So now we've got our dough, it's all rolled out. I want mine kind of chewier, so I've made mine a bit thicker. So you can use gingerbread cutters, you can use any cutters. If you've not got any cutters, you can like just slice it and then put that on your tray. I've not got a gingerbread man cutter, so I'm going to just use this circle one. You need to press it down hard, and then it's okay if anything else gets ruined, because you don't really need that. And you want to pick it up, and you need to put it on your tray. Oh, you can do it on the other side as well to make more of a design. Sometimes you want to do this. And in this video, we'll also be going over icing the things as well. When you get to this stage, you can't really cut anywhere. This is when you need to like kind of like put it back together, and you need to re-roll it. Sometimes you have to re-roll this 5-6 times for all of your dough to be used. So you need to keep them in there for 8 to 10 minutes. So now I've just re-rolled my second roll, and if you fancy like gingerbread men, then what you could do is on a piece of paper you could draw or like trace or print like a plain like an outline of a gingerbread man, and then what you need to do, you need to cut it out, and then you can put it on top, and then with a knife you go around it and then cut it out. So after I took my biscuits out of the oven, I have put them on the cooling rack. This is from 3 batches, and my brother wanted to do some, and he's kind of into Winnie the Pooh.